Welcome, everyone, to the Supernatural Corner podcast, where every Sunday we talk about supernatural things. I'm your host, Serena, and we're here with my co-host, the RCL man.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another spooky episode. Is it spooky? I don't even know what we're talking about. So.
I don't. Well, we'll have to find out in just a second. Then.
Okay. What
I did want to say real quick, though, I hope
say?
Everyone had a good New Year and a good Christmas.
It is 2021
It
now.
is 2021, so let's just hope that, the Earth doesn't crash and explode and
all that stuff.
Let's hope it goes great this year.
Let's just hope that we make it to next year.
Yeah, definitely.
And the year after that. But, let's get to the next year first.
Let's get to the next. You're right.
Well, no, I mean, I guess that would make it seem like we want to rush through 2021. We don't want to rush through. We want to
take my time.
As long as it's,
Yeah.
not as bad as the previous year.
Exactly.
Now, without any further stalling for time.
So today we'll be talking about...
I think that was a loud one. Go ahead.
Little people.
Little people.
Little people.
Like, now when you say little people, do you mean, please elaborate, because that could be offensive if it's, hold on, are we doing an episode on little people? I don't want to say the incorrect word. I don't know the incorrect word.
Just stop before you dig yourself into a hole.
Is it that, or is it some other type of
So today we're going to be talking about the
person?
Native American folklore little people.
I've never heard of such things.
So what this is little people that live in several parts of areas, which I'll catch up on in a second. But let me kind of give you a description of what are
These
little
like
people.
Smurfs almost?
So, no, they're not blue.
Well, they're not blue, but they're like Smurfs.
So they are humanoid creatures that are
tiny,
that are from 20 inches to 3 feet tall.
Okay, so
the tradition of little people was widely known among the native people long before the European settlers came to the North America, according to the stories. These little people are very tiny creatures. Some native tribes even call them tiny people eaters. Now, while other believes they were healers or probably spirits or mythological creatures similar to fairies and leprechauns. So they're little bitty people.
Weird. Okay, this is not... I had no clue that this is where this was going. Okay, so little people...
Right.
This is from Native American folklore, right?
Correct,
okay.
Yes. Now, the crazy thing about it is that they're in several different Native American folklore.
Okay.
Some are even in South Carolina, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. It's crazy because they say that most of these little people are actually on the actual Native American
the
reservations and places like this.
Now, is there any sort of anything happening nowadays with this? Are these what people would call fairies or something?
So these are not like fairies, but they are as tiny as fairies. They say that they are just like humans, but they are tiny
versions of humans.
Yeah, they're very, very tiny versions of humans, which we have never caught, but they have been seen. So I've heard they are very aggressive towards adults, and some even say that if an adult sees them, then they will beg them not to say anything and offer them things like money or riches in order for their secret not to be let out.
Okay.
Now with children, they say...
Leprechaun.
Huh?
It goes with the leprechaun.
No, that's if you catch a leprechaun.
If you catch a leprechaun, it'll give you gold.
Well, kind of. That's why I said it's based around that area.
Similar.
Yeah. So, but they say with children... that if they see a child being neglected or abused, they will lead the child astray into the woods and take the child away from the neglectful parents.
Okay.
So, which, I don't know, these are just some of the stories, that came along with this folklore. So, I definitely wanted to see what they were about, and we're going to actually see some caught on camera.
Okay, I've never heard of this before, but I'm interested, okay.
So, we're going to look at our first video. And our first video is actually a woman in 2011. Her name is Sylvia. She was recording her son Benjamin and ended up catching a little creature coming from the kitchen to the garden, leaving behind a foul smell and intense discharge to her phone. like it interrupted the wavelengths, but it smelled really bad. But you could see this child.
Okay, like an interference.
Yeah, but you could see this child interact with it and
Yeah.
like kind of be like, "Whoa, this thing's here."
Okay.
So I
When you
definitely
said
thought
discharge, I was like, it's discharging on the phone? Like, ooh.
I don't know if that's what it said.
I gotcha.
I'm just reading from what the video says.
Okay.
So here is Benjamin. We're gonna try to zoom this in.
All right. You're talking. Okay, so it should be back there, wherever that door. Oh, I don't know. I see it. I definitely see it, but
Like he's looking underneath there. And there's the interference to the phone.
I kind of feel like that didn't look real. I mean, I could be wrong, but that I.
But he kind of like looks for it. That's what throws me off. So I was like, yeah, this could be totally computer animated. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I'm getting.
You know what I mean? But then when the kid looks underneath there, like, I don't, like, that just makes, why did he look underneath there?
I mean, yeah, but babies just do random stuff all the time. Like, I don't, I don't know. I that one I feel like could be computer generated. I mean, then again, I mean, it's all grainy and stuff. I don't know. I'm not a video expert or whatever.
A video editor? Actually, you kind of are.
Well, I edit videos, but I don't make special effects and stuff.
I mean, I understand you don't make
bit.
special effects, but I definitely think that was something weird. And with you saying that, I'm a little worried that you might think that the majority of these are actually going to be computer animated. But just try to let
try not to say that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying try to think outside the box when you view these things.
Okay. They could all be computer animated, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not, because this is them.
So
caught
let's just assume that it's
I
real.
think that some of these are real. There is one in particular I think is very real. And some of these I think could be computer generated because nowadays, everything's computer generated. You just don't know what's real or not. So I picked the closest videos to these little people that I could find to see what your opinion is and what you think of them.
Okay, so just I should act as though they are real.
No, I want your real opinion.
Okay.
But I don't. I want you to like think outside the box of just computer generated. Do you think
what
that
else
could be?
Could it be?
I'm guessing what I'm saying is, do you think could this be real? Like if you saw like one of these videos and you're like, oh man, okay, that kind of looks like it could be convincing.
Okay. I don't understand what you're saying, but okay.
Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one.
I'll try.
So it's these two children. They're playing with a ball in their room, and then a little person appears behind him, behind the little boy. And you'll see that when I go ahead and press play.
Ay, Christopher, ve nada más. Me estás retando. Sí, pues tú también. Fíjate el baloncesto cómo se mueve.
So as you see, it's just two kids playing, trying to balance it
Doing
on their
their
foot.
Te toca. Ya, para que veas.
And he's like, okay, my turn. You did it twice. He's like, no.
I guess they're
Fail.
just trying to balance it on their foot or something.
Ay, ¿qué es eso? Ay, ¿qué es eso?
Whoa. Well, they were just like, what? Like,
So we'll go ahead and replay that one more time.
it was just like, yeah, he bounced it in there, he loses it.
Like, they're not even thinking of anything else. He's just like, man, let me go get this ball.
That's so weird. It was almost like a scream before we even saw it. But I guess he saw it around the corner.
I mean, yeah, he's looking into where the ball went. You know what I mean?
Well, what could that be if... I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. Their reaction was automatically to freak out. I mean, I guess that's... if there was a tiny person, like, on the floor over there, I don't know if I'd be scared of it. I would be freaked out.
I would be
Do you think
startled.
you'd be scared?
Startled is the word.
Then
I'm
again,
gonna
they're
use.
children. So
The reason why I say startled is because...
startled's the right word.
Like, I'm not scared of spiders, but if a spider landed on me that I
Ooh.
was not expecting, my automatic reaction is going to be startled because I didn't expect it. So I feel like this kid was very startled when he saw this, which makes me think it's real, because, okay, yeah, a video editor could come along, but who's going to edit it? These two children? You know what I mean? Like,
That's true. I didn't see what
do you,
stuff is, yeah.
like, I'm just saying,
I don't know. Okay.
I definitely think this one could have been real.
That one looked more realer than the last one. To me.
Yeah. I don't know. As a child, though, I think I would have definitely been
Oh yeah,
a little freaked
freaked out for sure.
like 100%. So the next video we're going to go ahead and watch is actually these two gentlemen, and they're actually going through a rock garden, and they find a little person's hand coming up underneath the rocks.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
so you see how tiny this is. There's a leaf there. There's a rock. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and press play.
All right. So I'm just looking at.
Oh, you're going to
rocks.
see.
Is that a hand? Oh my gosh, that's freaky. I thought it was a raindrop.
No, it's a hand.
See,
It looks very
okay.
real to me.
Hold on. I wish I could get like a better view of the hand.
And then we'll go ahead and play it one more
Can you
time.
just, yeah, I mean, it's a little hand, but what's to stop, somebody from being on the other side
I
and
don't know
having
that
a doll?
it definitely looks like a little hand just.
Are you seeing any of the fingers like articulating?
Yeah, you can see him move.
Yeah, you can see him move a little bit. Okay.
Tell me that's not crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was gonna say you could just like take a doll and
This
just
is the
kinda
one that I
pass
feel
his
like
hand.
is the realest because I see here at the beginning, if we go back, you see how it moves?
Yeah, it looks like a little hand.
It literally looks like a little hand.
Yeah, it
Going-
does,
and it goes like
yeah,
that.
the fingers are moving and stuff like that. That's what makes it different.
And then it slowly slides out like that. So I definitely think this one is the most realist one to me. I think it's creepy.
I wish there was a way I could see
mean,
more
you
with
can
the
see a
fingers.
pipe right here. You can see paper hanging out of a pipe. I mean, I don't know. Is that a screw over here? But you
Bolt
could
or something?
a bolt. But that's a bolt, and its hands like half of the bolt.
I gotcha.
You
I
know
mean,
what
yeah.
I mean?
If that was, I don't know.
See,
like,
I thought, what if it was a Barbie too?
yeah, if you had it on the
But
other
the
side,
way
and you,
its
like, put a
fingers move
Barbie. Yeah.
just trips me out.
At the beginning, I saw it kind of moved its fingers. So that's what I was saying. Like a Barbie would not be able to move its.
Yeah, Barbie, not the way that it literally comes through and
Like yeah.
yeah,
moves
it's like
its
moving
hand.
its hand.
It's like trying to reach for something.
And literally when it comes out the second round and slows down, I just feel like that's real.
That's certainly an interesting video. I'll say that. I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, if the fingers articulate like that, then yeah, that's different. That's not a doll. I mean, it could
great.
still be a doll,
Could
but
still be
yeah,
a doll. That's a gamble, but
it's a lot less likely.
I definitely think that was a little person.
That's cool.
So yeah, I thought that one was really cool. I wanted to share that one with you. It was unique. Unique. Okay, so
I'll put that one above the other one.
yeah, me too. Like I said, that's one of my like top one of these
Top
that I
one.
think is real. So this one we're actually going to look at. Now these are two guys and they're jumping up on top of a brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're jumping on top of a brick wall, it is a little
It's blurry.
blurry.
It's blurry.
That is due to their camera.
Yeah.
But there is a figure in the back that does run across the street.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and watch this one.
Ándale, güey.
Look at this guy having fun.
He's like, let me just jump on the wall. Let me just jump. Whee.
It's like early camera phone days or something.
This is like I'm trying to be a teenager again, you know? Look how long his legs are. This person already up here sitting. All
I
right,
done
now
did
it's
it.
his
I'm
turn.
cool now.
But look,
What is that? That's a weird looking thing. That could
Look.
be a freaking gray or something.
look how tiny it is. Is it,
Where's
nobody's,
the camera?
but
Yeah,
nobody's
is the
noticing
cameraman
it.
not noticing it?
No, they're too busy.
Where
worried
did the
about
other
jumping on
person
the
go
wall.
who was up there?
He went around.
I was about to say he disappeared.
Yeah, so that is the
That's
thing
an
that was walking
interesting-
behind them.
Okay, yeah, definitely looks like a person.
And again, we'll watch that one more time.
It was like, yeah, it's like a, but it was like a white. Like
It
a-
looks like a little person. I saw its arm. Did you see its
That's
arm?
such a tiny, like, yeah. This is a weird one, Serena. I did not expect this today.
Yeah, so I definitely was like, "Oh, look at this one! It's a little person just walking
What if that's an
behind them."
alien?
I mean, some people say that they are aliens. Some people call them gods. I mean, they go as far as calling them gods. It's crazy.
It just depends on
You know?
where you're getting your information.
Exactly, or what you believe in, because different Native Americans believe different
Yeah.
cultures and religion. But I definitely thought that was
From. That's
interesting.
nuts. I still, the hand one kind of tripped me
They
out, but-
actually had a mummy that was
Of a
wrapped
tiny one?
up. It was a little tiny one that they said was real. Also, they said it's harder to find their bones to prove them
Because they're tiny.
because they're tiny.
Yeah, and you could easily mistake that for a rat.
Yeah,
or for
definitely.
A cat or something.
Yes.
Or something else that's
So,
AT. Bad.
Now, this one, I want your honest opinion on. Because this one's a gamble to me.
Okay.
Now, this little person that we're going to see, this is a close-up of one. Okay? Now, when we see this video, it's going to shoot up to a comparison. Mm-hmm. It's going to shoot up to a comparison of next to an I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, an Iraqi dollar.
Okay, so just
but it's cut in half.
Just foreign money. Okay.
Yeah, foreign money cut in half, and it
Foreign
also
dollars.
shows a postcard compared to her size.
Okay, so
And
it
she
will
actually
show.
moves.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and watch this one.
Okay, so this is an alleged small person.
Yeah. So at first I was like, okay, somebody just made this with its eyes moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very tiny. There's the foreign money.
Oh, I see.
It's cut in half. But wait. We're going to show a long shot. There's the postcard.
I don't know about this one. Like, I get what they're trying to show for scale, right?
Yeah.
Like how tiny.
Like they're
she
trying
is.
to show how tiny she is.
But I just feel like you could do. Oh wait, hold on. What is that now?
That's different.
Okay, dang.
But anyway.
So yeah, I mean, if you're looking for scale, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know the way they shot it though. It didn't seem like it didn't show. They should have done
this
more.
part, yeah, where I feel like they should have done more. Like it definitely shows like the postcard, her standing up to the stamp. You know what I mean? How big she really is. I wish they would have zoomed out just a little bit more.
Yeah, just
to show where
yeah.
we're
And
at.
I'm wondering if they did that like on purpose. Like,
Yeah, so I'm wondering did they blow this mat up
Yeah, like
to
did they have
human
a giant?
size? You know what I mean?
Did they just make a giant postcard and then stick her on it?
Exactly. But a lot of people are saying that this one is very real. So I definitely had to put this in the video of the little people.
All right.
Because they thought that this, like I said, was very real.
Weird.
I thought she was so tiny. She was adorable. Did you see her eyes? They were looking
I
back
don't think
and
I
forth.
would call that adorable. I don't
You're
know.
always hating on creepy things, not calling them adorable. Anyway,
All right.
so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next video. And this video is two boys playing soccer in the house, which I would not be happy about as a mother.
Wait, hold on. The last one was the one, like the second one. That one had two boys playing soccer in the house.
Okay.
So they
Those
don't
were
like.
children. These are teenagers.
Okay.
They know better. And a little person comes up behind them and scares them. They're not playing soccer. I'm sorry. They're playing a ball.
Oh, they're like hacky
Hacky
sack.
sack. Yeah, but I said, do you see all that stuff around the house?
Yeah.
Don't be playing hacky sack in the house.
I said, don't be playing hacky sack in the house.
Because you
gonna
can
kick
break
some
something.
stuff?
Look, you done kick something. You go. There's a picture behind you. Something's going to happen.
Okay, that was weird.
But it's the same color as the other one.
That looked like, to me, that reminded me, not that this has anything to do it, but it reminded me of Jigsaw on the little trike. I don't know why.
I don't know, but the reason why I wanted to see this one is because it was conveniently the same color as the one of the guys jumping up on the wall.
It does
It's also
seem-
about the same height as well. And I'll go ahead and rewind it real quick so you can see. I mean, he screams like
His
a little
react-
girl.
he just
But you
freaks
see
out
it? It looks
immediately.
just like it.
It's like a lighter color.
Yeah. No, I think it's about as white. The light's just not shining on it as much. Sure. But I definitely think that was...
I don't know. Still, the little hand's like the best one.
I definitely agree with that one.
Getting here.
Well, we'll go ahead and move on to our next video. They're our second to last. Now, this one is a little interesting. This could definitely be Photoshop, but the quality of the actual video doesn't look like it's Photoshoppable. I guess that's what we can say. That's what the word I'm going to use. Photoshoppable.
Photoshoppable.
So, yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and watch this one. So, these guys are out in the woods, and they're just recording. And they heard something over here.
Whoa.
and then it runs away.
So they don't really know. But it's like trapped in the corner, it looks like.
It does look like it's trapped in the corner. So if we go around the corner, it should still be there,
It
right?
should still be there. Unless it's some Harry Potter stuff.
Looks like it's some Harry Potter shit.
Oh, wait,
I'm
no,
just
but
kidding.
there's like a hole.
There is a
Yeah,
hole
there's
there.
a hole.
So I think it ran. But I definitely thought that one was
That was-
interesting.
yeah, it was like
Just
a little
look, we're going to
dude.
zoom in.
It's like a little dude with hair and everything.
I feel like he's got a long sleeve shirt on.
Yeah, or like,
I don't know what he's wearing or
he's
a
wearing
beard.
like a Shrek outfit or something.
No, it's just like looking,
Huh.
and it's like, oh crap, I'm caught.
I got, oh my gosh.
This is very slow motion.
See, but this could also be, and I know you said it wasn't fairies. It could be like fairies, though.
Fairies have wings. Some fairies don't. It depends.
So fairies don't have wings. That could
But
be
I don't
your
know.
other type
I don't
of fairy.
think that these are
We've
fairies.
already done a fairy episode.
I don't think that these are fairies. I
Does it
think
not
these
fly?
are the legends of the little people.
Okay.
Only because like fairies you usually see around circles. You know, they're
Oh, the
fairy
mushroom
circles.
circles?
They're
Yeah.
mushroom circles. Fairies you usually see them drinking milk or something like that. They try not to get caught. This one definitely looks like it might have got caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, oh snap, I gotta dip out. So I don't know. What do you think about these
All of them or just that one?
so far?
I mean, so far, like, they could be real. They could be. I mean, because there's a way you can fake all of them, but like, it seems. Where would these little people legit be? Like, I don't understand. Like,
So they said that some of them are actually in caves. Some of them, most of the time, stay in, like...
are they just walking around all of the normal sized people's houses all the time? Or are they, like, breaking in and moving? Like, when you lose your socks, are they the ones taking them? Like, you know what I mean?
They might be. Oh, they did say that they were tricksters.
Okay.
So I didn't want to go into depth detail of them.
'Cause
I
there's
wanted
not a
to
lot
kind of
you know.
more show them
Okay.
instead. But to get in depth detail with them, they live outside. They usually live on Native American grounds.
Oh,
They
yeah, you did
usually
say that.
live in caves. They usually live by lakes,
Mm-hmm.
anywhere like that. So just think of like any creature out there. You want to live near water. You want to live where it's not busy or overcrowded.
Where you're not going to get smushed.
Exactly.
I'm like, have there been ones smushed by cars? There has to be anyway.
Oh yeah, there has to be. There was a couple pictures that showed one in the middle of a street that was caught by a security cam. It was standing there. It's like this big.
That's weird. Okay.
There's some out there who they have found like little bitty skeletons. You know, to say that they're real. There's actually hunters out there that will go hunt for
Oh,
the little
man.
people.
I can't even imagine that. That's got to be confusing. I'm hunting little people. It's like,
Well,
whoa.
there's this one guy, and he particularly goes out to the woods, and actually they said that they caught one behind his head, but I didn't see it in the video that he shot. But people actually go hunting for little people. Think about it, though. Just like the leprechaun. You know, if you go out to the woods and you happen to see one, you're going to get riches. You know what I mean? So, allegedly. But it's going to make you rich.
Yeah.
So, you know, you definitely might want to go try to find one.
Go try and find one in the woods.
Go
Let
try
us know
and
how you do.
So this one is the funniest one to me, and
Funniest?
I had to show you this one because this had me cracking up.
Okay.
So there's a guy in a military outfit to our left that you'll see come into frame. Okay, this thing scares him so bad just by walking across the floor.
Okay.
And it kills me because it is hilarious.
So-
because a grown man
In
is
army.
shook.
In
Like I was
army.
like the kids, yeah, but when I saw this grown man, I about died. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this one. Watch TV. TV cuts off.
Oh my gosh. He
And it's
dipped
still
out.
walking.
Are you sure that's not... Hold on. Rewind it a little bit. Because that looked like it was moving real robotic-like. Yeah, that look... You see how it's moving like
But
robotic?
here's the thing. Its feet disappear.
Can you go back more?
Do you see it's no longer there?
Like, go back further. Further.
Hold on.
Okay.
Now this is a slowed down version of it.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
He's just like... Because he's walking like in a kind of robotic manner. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
But
don't
then
know
where
if
does
that's...
it go?
I don't know, on the other side of the thing. But you see, it looks like it's a toy walking with the two legs. Like, you know what I'm talking
I mean,
about?
I guess I could see that, but at the same time, I'm like, how did they make it walk like that?
What, like that? Well, I'm talking. Imagine if you have a
But
toy.
how? There's no string there up there.
Oh, how did they activate it?
Like, how did you activate it?
We don't know what's behind that thing.
It actually walks faster though when he goes in front of it. So it's slow and chilling, and then it speeds up.
Also, go back to the beginning one more time. Look where it ends, and look at below where it ends. You see, there's shadows on the left side that are moving. You can't see it when it's zoomed in.
Okay. And I understand what you mean by that, but you got to also take into consideration if there was a car passing by the window.
I got you. Like, there
Or
could have just been
something.
somebody else back there, but I'm just...
I don't know.
I'm
definitely
suspect
think-
on. Yeah, it's funny. His
I
reaction
definitely
was
think this
funny.
one was funny.
But it was suspect because I feel like that's like a toy or something that you can
Right.
just have.
But
like,
they say it's real, so
what is that word that I've seen?
I'll tell you in a minute. But anyway, I think that the little people could definitely be real.
I mean, yeah, they could be real.
I mean, there is genetic mutation for real, not so tall people.
Okay. I gotcha.
So why couldn't they be a little bit more
A
smaller?
little bit smaller and correctly proportioned. I
Yeah,
guess.
can that not absolutely happen
I mean,
whatsoever?
I suppose it's in the realm of possibility, but it's not nearly.
Could it not be a
likely.
genetic mutation?
It could be, but then there's just a race. There's like one family of like tiny people.
Well,
like,
they say blue-eyed people are related in a certain way to one person.
I know, but just I don't for somebody to a human, because I had to start with one, a human to mutate to the point where they're tiny like that, and then keep propagating would be keep reproducing like that.
Unless there was two tiny people and then they had other tiny people.
Where
that
would the
had
second
other
tiny person
people.
come from?
I'm just saying if there was
Aliens.
two aliens. It could be aliens.
Could be aliens.
I don't know. I definitely thought it was interesting and
That
I
is
wanted to touch
definitely
up on it. I
interesting.
think you're cute. I want to be your friend.
Oh,
Come
you
to
don't
my
wanna make
house.
it your
I will
pet?
give you a dollhouse, okay? I will set you up with the bougiest dollhouse you've ever had in your life with working elements, and you will be living the life, okay?
Just come out.
The
Just
life.
come out with it. And
Just
we'll-
come
and we'll-
out. Let us know.
Yeah, see what happens.
Exactly. Well, that's it for today's episode. If you guys believe in little people, please let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye, everybody.
Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye bye.